Thursday, July 25th. We are here in the backyard again, and it is workout number 2 of the new X3 Advanced Volume Protocol, as I would like to term it. And it is arms and calves. So we're doing triceps and biceps, and then we're gonna finish off with calves. Have a little bit of something different today for the second half, for the superset half. I was watching Mikhail Alonso on the X3 users group on Facebook, and he showed a different way of doing the overhead tricep. So we're gonna try it today. He calls it the X cross tricep overheads. But as I was watching him, I really liked the finishing move, what he did. But that's gonna be when we get to it. First of all, we're gonna start off with heavy duty tricep presses, and then we're gonna do some heavy duty curls. All right, first up, we have maximum press with the 37-inch black gray band, maximum press, total fatigue. And then we're gonna switch over, we're gonna do bicep curls with the X3 dark gray band. Whew. 16 total pushes with that. Whew. Oh. 17 with that. Whew. Maximum effort. Pump it till you can't do it no more. Now we got a 2-minute break. We're gonna set up for the supersets. All right, we're gonna get right up. We're gonna get set up for the superset portion of this. So Mikkel calls it the overhead X setup. So basically I have my plate sitting on that platform. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to cross it, sit on it, bring this up behind my head. Oh. Whew. 24 total out of that. We're going right back to oh, my arms are numb. So that was the X setup that Mikkel showed on the X3 users group. I really like it. I don't know why I didn't try and think of it, but you know what? We're just gonna take it, we're just gonna use it. Thanks for showing us that. I really like it. Takes a minute to get into the position. Once you get those hands over your head, that's a good feeling. And then to finish it, bring it down here to finish that off. Whew. That's fantastic. So that's set one. We have 3 more sets to go. Whew. Oh my God. I think it was 20 and 14. I like the wider bar with the curls. My elbows aren't turning in, they're more flat. We're able to really do that drag curl. Keep my arms straight instead of being canted in. Whew. All right, we got a 2-minute break. All right, we're ready to go for set 3. Whew, and it is a few degrees cooler out here this morning. It's probably, I think it's like only 72 at this time right now. Yesterday, I think it was close to 75. Well, then there's a little breeze coming, so it does feel good when the wind kind of comes through here. All right, set 3. Make sure you get sitting down properly first and get your butt all the way on there. Then you can reach back. And grab it. Oh, oh, whew. Arms definitely numb. I think it was 20, 15. Just trying to take it till you can't move it no more. We got one more superset coming up after a glorious 2-minute break. All right, we are ready for set number 4, the fourth superset. One of the things I used to love about this when I first started was it was one set, everything you could give, everything you could put into it for only one set. And that was fantastic. It took me a while to learn what my pain point was and what my ultimate effort level was. And I put on some good muscle since I started doing this. This just continues back to when I first started learning that pain point all over again and continuing trying to push through it. I like it. You get the volume, You get the superset, you get the push and the pull, you get the opposite muscles working, maximum stimulation. I think this is gonna be fantastic going forward. Doing 1 full week of this, and then 1 full week next week of all of my burpees and the other stuff that I like to try and do. I do have some sandbag stuff I'm gonna try and throw in next week. Combining these back and forth where you're doing just 1 week of muscle building, bodybuilding type thing, and then next week, the week after, of a cardio, high intensity, muscular endurance type training. I think it's gonna be fantastic. If I could just get my wife to lay off of taking us out to these wonderful places to eat. Yesterday, she's been going through a kind of a depression mode right here with her store, not doing really well right now, and she's really kind of freaking out. So she's been searching the internet for all these wonderful places to go eat. And yesterday she found a place that was dollar oysters. And since we just came back from camping at Bodega Bay, oysters were on our minds. So we went to this place and we had, I don't know, what was it like, maybe like 30 oysters, barbecued and raw. And it was really, and some of these were huge. Some of these were big oysters if you've eaten oysters. So that's what she's doing right now to me, is I'm trying to be strict and disciplined with my diet, but I'm also trying to help her live her life at the same time. So I'm just trying to balance that out. All right, we're gonna get set up and we're gonna finish off with some calves. All right, 4 sets of seated calves. I got a small yoga pad put across my knees. That bar doesn't dig in. I've actually taken and putting a cinder block on top of the wood so that makes my legs more than 90-degree angle. And I have the 41-inch green serious steel bands for this. I tried the 37 and it's just too much tension just trying to get it up on top of my knees. So we're just gonna go with this. Let's get this thing set. All right. Ah, 40. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Trying to get a big stretch. Whew. All right, with this superset, it says a 1 minute break in between. So I'm not hitting the timer, I'm just kind of guessing it. Stretching the calves out a little bit. Now we're gonna hit the second set. really trying to dig my toes into my shoes, into the board. Oh, 30 with that one. Whew. All right. Just got a call from the boss. She wants to get up. Whew. Ah, 30. 30 for set 3. All right, for the last set, I'm gonna take the center block off. I'm gonna sit a little bit lower. Oh my God. Oh, I got 29. Whew. All right. I'm gonna go get her up, and I'm gonna come back here and clean this mess up. All right. Just got back, got her up, got her in the shower, ready to start the day. So that was a good workout. I'm really liking this this volume workout, as I'm like thinking of it now, as a volume fatigue workout. Supersets, I like it. It's making me rethink my pain and fatigue zone, making me push past it, especially when you're going to do it 4 times. Now in the email, Dr. J says you're not going for your personal best on every rep after you've done your first your first superset. You're going for maximum fatigue, you're going for range of motion, you're trying to get those short reps, you're trying to obviously push it as far as you can as your body is obviously decreasing in strength and endurance and glycogen in the muscle stores and everything else like that. So, oh God dang it. I'm blowing the fence all around. So, it's having me really rethink coming out here and the effort that I'm going to put into it, because used to be you just give it all at once, just give it as much as you can for one particular rep, maybe set, or maybe 2. Sometimes I would do 2, but now we're actually doing 5. We're doing 1 big superset in the beginning, and then we're doing 4 more supersets behind it for the volume work. I'm liking it. I feel totally freaking pumped right now. My arms feel totally pumped. My calves are sore. They were sore from when I did it on Sunday or Monday. When I did this on Monday, my calves were still a little bit tender, a little bit sore. So I'm liking that particular exercise. I think I might, next time I do this, I might just do 2 sets seated and then 2 sets standing against the pole like I like to do them. So that way I'm getting a little bit of a variety. The X setup with the triceps, oh my gosh, that is fantastic. I'm glad I found that. I'm glad I'm gonna add that into the workout, because getting here, once you get to that fatigue zone and I'm barely getting over my head, I'm just bringing it down here and I'm just finishing out right here, locking those elbows in and just using the triceps to push it out till I can barely get it back up over my head to set it back down. And it's not so stretched because you're actually sitting on the plate. So it's not so stretched that you cannot get any. That's why when I first tried it, before I turned the video and I wanted to make sure that I could do it correctly, I did it with a lighter band and I was like, man, this is too light. And I know I have been doing it with the lighter bands because I've been standing up doing the behind the head ones. So by sitting on it, I was able to get the X3 dark gray band and use that, and that's fantastic. I don't think I could get the 37-inch on that because that would be too tight on that. So the 41-inch band is definitely would stay with that one, because you're gonna have to, once you wrap it into an X and bring it up over your shoulders, you have to at least get into position to do that, unless you have somebody behind you who can pick it up and give it to you in that shortened position. But as I'm working out by myself, so I have to find ways to make myself get into the positions to get the work done. Maximum fatigue, I love it. Tomorrow is going to be a big day. My legs are still sore from doing legs the other day. And I tell you, it's so funny. I can work the upper body and I can be sore and it feels good. But when your legs and your glutes and your hamstrings are sore and you have to bend down to pick something up, oh my gosh, it's the whole world is just on fire. And I take my wife places and I have to pick her scooter up out of the car. Now I could be a smart person and I could break it apart into pieces, because it does come apart into pieces, but that just gets annoying when she wants to go to 5 or 6 different places. So being the dummy that I am, the dummy musclehead that I am, I keep the whole damn scooter attached together. I'm able to pick it up by the rear end and then pick the front up and swing it out of the truck or out of the van and set it on the ground. But when I'm going down to pick it up and I can feel my glutes and my hamstrings light up, it's fun. I have not had a serious problem with it, but I know that my legs have been utilized doing that superset. So tomorrow, that's it. We're going to be doing some supersets with the legs tomorrow, and then we'll take a Saturday off and we'll be back to burpees for next week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for new subscribers. If you've shown up here because of the X3, great. I love the X3, and this is the new protocol that Dr. J has put out. He has not put any videos out, so I'm kind of interpreting myself what I'm doing here with his email that went out, kind of interpreting what my thoughts are on this particular process. I like it. So I do X3 one week, and then next week I'm going to be doing burpees with probably some sandbags and some body weight exercises. So I'm kind of trying to mix up my my workouts back and forth. I don't want to be stuck into one particular venue. I want overall mobility throughout my life as I'm getting older. So working on the mobility, the muscular endurance, the flexibility next week is going to be counter to working on muscles and strength this week. So I'm kind of liking that balance back and forth. So get it done, go live your life, and I will see you tomorrow for leg day.